don't ignore it. Don't ignore the red flags, and seek help.
Well, most people know that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but it's also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. 25 News reporter Adam Schindler shows why this issue really needs attention.
Every day, thousands of women, children, and men suffer from some sort of domestic violence, and much of it goes unreported. That's something that Teach Them to Love Outreach Ministries in Killeen is hoping to change. On a typical day, there are more than 20,000 phone calls placed to domestic violence hotlines nationwide, and too many of them are right here in Texas. That's why Teach Them to Love Outreach Ministries, a nonprofit in Killeen, was founded.
We provide resources for victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, any type of trauma like that, child abuse, and substance abuse.
In Killeen and Fort Hood alone, there are over 2,100 active domestic violence cases. The sad part is that true number is much higher, with only 1 in 3 cases actually being reported.
So when we look in this area of Bell County, all over, you're talking about every 5 to 10 seconds, someone is being abused. Someone is making a phone call.
Survivors who do report it know that abuse can come in many forms, and some choose to share their stories.
Mentally. I was abused mentally.
Physical abuse, mental abuse, and sexual abuse.
Mental abuse.
THERESA Anderson spent over 30 years of her life in an abusive marriage, even being forced to live with the woman her husband was having an affair with, while her mother and children watched in silence.
Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. That was the biggest heart, because we're all in the same household. It wasn't no family outside the house. These are family members in the house that watched it.
Though every story and experience of domestic violence is different, survivors like STACY Gordon that work with Teach Them to Love find comfort in knowing that they are not alone.
It's like I relate to her. I don't know why I'm crying. But it feels good to make relationships with other people that I don't even know her story yet, but I already relate. It's just God puts those things in your heart.
The courageous women that shared their story with me did so to let others know that they understand what you're going through and they want to help. In Killeen, Adam Schindler, 25 News.
On KXXV.com, you can see our complete interviews with the survivors as they share their stories.